What is up, guys? Stark here. I am back for another Fate video, and in today's video we are doing the calendar video for November 2023. It is that time of the month again for another calendar video. So yes, here we are. It's November. Well, it's not actually, but when you guys see this it will be November, and we got a few things to talk about here. It's not a lot to talk about because November is really weird because of Thanksgiving for NA, and we always get that Thanksgiving banner, but there's really no way to kind of predict what it's gonna be, so I don't even have it on here, but we'll talk about it when we get to it. But there's a few things, a few events. One event's already out, and then we have 3 events or banners, I guess, that we should be getting. So a few servants here to talk about, so let's just go ahead and get right into it. We're gonna jump in here on the 1st of November, and this banner is already out. So you're going to have the Guda Guda event from 2022, so for last year. That's going to feature Himiko as like the featured servant, I guess. But there are 2 other 5-star characters that you can also get. You can also get Okida Soji and Hijikata Toshizo. Now, each one of them is going to have their own individual banner. So if you want like Himiko, pull on the Himiko banner. If you want Okida, pull on the Okida banner. And if you want Hijikata, pull on the Hijikata banner. So I've said this before, I really like the way they're going with the banners in NA. I don't know if JP is doing it. I haven't really been keeping up with JP. I don't know if that's something that they decided to do when they switched over to a different company or whatever, but I'm really happy with the change. It's really easy, streamlined. So you have 3 different banners with the different 5-star characters. Instead of switching it up by different days, they have it by different characters. I think that's so much better to do. And all 3 of them did have, they had different start dates, but on the 1st, all 3 of them will be available, and all 3 of them will continue to be available until the same time, which would be the 8th of November. So if you want any of those characters, you can pull for it. I did forget to mention that there is a 4-star character that's going to be Saito Hajime. He will be rated up on all 3 of the individual banners as well, pairing up with the 5-star servants. So he'll be there for whichever 5-star character that you want to pull for. Additionally, on the 1st of November, we are going to have part 2 of the Guda Guda event coming out, which is going to introduce a couple new characters. The first of which is going to be coming out on the 1st, and that's going to be Mysterious Heroine X, and she'll be the 5-star character. And then you do also have the 4-star caster Cersei as well. So yeah, that'll be part 2 of that banner. There'll be another character that comes out on the banner as well, but they're not going to be out on the 1st. Alright, so hopping over here onto the 2nd, we potentially are going to have a new banner here, and this is going to be the 24 million download campaign banner. Might not be 24 million downloads for us, but we should get the banner nonetheless. This came out a week before the new event on JP, so in order for that to happen on NA, that would be slotted in on the 2nd of November. No guarantee of this. This could happen at any point in time, but I think it's a pretty safe bet that this will happen, just the way the month shakes up. But I am typically wrong on these guesses, so don't hold me to it. However, it will feature 2 5-star characters, and predictably they should be on different banners like the other events have been for us in the past. So we're going to have 1 banner with Ibuki Doji on it, 1 banner for Sakata Kintoki on it, and then Suna will be the 4-star rated up with both of those characters individually. So, you know, it's nothing crazy here, but it's a pretty good banner. Me personally, I do want to get Kintoki because I don't have him, and I want to get him so I can use his costume. There is also like a whole like campaign thing with it. As far as I know, there's nothing like super crazy with it, but there is a little bit more than just the banner. And then on the 2nd as well, we're going to have the 2nd character rated up for part 2 of the Guda Guda event. This is going to have Space Ishtar rated up on her own banner alongside Cersei as well, to wrap up the 2nd part of the Guda Guda event for the banners. And then that banner should also last until the 8th of November, which is going to lead us into our next event, which is going to be the new Guda Guda event for 2023 for us. So this will be the new event for the month of November. Going to have 4 servants rated up here, one of them being new. That will be the 5-star caster Izumo no Okuni. Yeah, I think I said that pretty close to being correct. There is a 4-star character, so you're going to have Summer Oda Nobunaga rated up. And you're also going to have a pair of 3-star characters. I don't usually include 3-star characters into the list, but these two are a little special because they are limited servants. So if you don't pull them when they're rated up, you cannot pull for them. So you can't just go on the friend point summon and pull for those characters because they will not be in there. So if you don't have the limited characters, make sure you pull for them. They're going to be the 3-star assassin Okada Izo, and then you're going to also have the 3-star berserker Mori Nagayoshi. So definitely recommend pulling for those characters for sure. Now these 2 characters will also be rated up on the second banner, which we'll talk about in a little bit, but for now they are rated up on the first one as well. And you do have the opportunity to also pull for Summer Nobunaga, which is pretty cool. This is around the time where we start seeing like the summer characters get added into other banners outside of summer banners, which is a really cool thing because those are sought after characters and they are pretty rare outside of summer. And then once their like rotation ends, they very rarely actually come back. So if you missed out on Nobunaga, good opportunity to go ahead and get them. So then skipping over to the 15th, presumably, is going to be the second part of the campaign for the new event. It's going to feature a new 5-star character and going to be the 5-star Lancer Sakamoto Ryoma. And you do also have another 5-star on this one. So you're also going to have the 5-star Avenger Demon King Nobunaga. So those will be on separate banners. We'll also feature Okada Izo and Mori. And then Nobunaga gets replaced, the 4-star gets replaced with the 4-star assassin Okida. So the summer version of Okida will be rated up there. So it's a little bit of a switch, but still another summer character, another good opportunity to get a pretty good character out of that. And both part 1 and part 2 of these banners should last until the 22nd of November. Again, this is just my prediction, but that'll be the 22nd of November, which will lead us into Thanksgiving, which is on the 23rd, which should be the Thanksgiving banner, which we almost certainly will get. But like I said before, it is pretty much impossible to guess what exactly we will be getting in that banner. So I'm not going to even try and guess. Just know that at some point, probably around the last week of November, we'll get some sort of banner which will feature a bunch of limited time servants. Usually they're pretty good servants as well. So hopefully something in there is really good and worth pulling for. As far as character wise for pulling, I'd probably say you can get away with skipping all of these banners, to be honest. I'll be pulling for them. I want to get all the new characters, although I will say you should get the 3-star characters. I would at least pull until you get the 3-star characters. So pick whichever one of the 2 banners you prefer for the newer characters, and then just go until you get at least 1 copy of the 3-star characters. That's my recommendation at the very minimum of what you should be doing. You probably have both of them already. They've been rated up a few times in the past, but if you don't, I would suggest doing a couple just to at least try and get those characters. But the 5-star characters I wouldn't necessarily really chase. But yeah, that's all I got to say about November. Not a whole lot to talk about, to be honest. The one drawback of the way they changed the structure of the banners is that there's less to talk about, because like the banners last the whole week or the whole duration of their event, and then there's no like changing or anything like that, which I prefer for sure. Makes it easier to make the videos. But we ran out of things to talk about now because we don't know what's going on the Thanksgiving banner. We don't really have anything else to say. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me know in the comments who you guys want to see on that Thanksgiving banner. Me personally, Da Vinci and Ivan are 2 characters I would love to see because I need both of those characters, and there's not many characters I need, so that would be pretty cool if I could see one of those 2 and hopefully finally get them. So other than that, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.